Good evening. Sit down.
The things that I have to say are of extreme gravity. The idea that first came to me was to speak to each of you separately, but being aware of a certain amount of dissension among most of you, I decided to reunite you and inform you of the decisions that concern you and that I've made. No one may flatter himself with having a greater family sense than I, as I will prove. Joseph, you are the oldest of us, so I will address myself to you first. On my accession to the throne, I made you first Prince of the Blood. Today, I make you King of Naples. Luciano, I made you Prince of Canino. I'll never forget what you did for me, and how you helped me the 18th of Brumaire. But you most unhappily contracted a marriage that deprives me of the pleasure of giving you the crown of Spain.
But I don't want anything.
No, that's true, you don't want anything. But what is important is to assure the empire a line that is valid. On the one hand, Joseph not having a male child, your children rightfully succeed me. Since Corvisart tells me I cannot possibly have one, although I'm certain that it's Josephine who is at fault. Nonetheless, if I still hesitate to divorce her, that is why. Luciano, for the last time I'm asking you, divorce. Marry the daughter of a king and keep your wife in the background.
Which would dishonor her, myself, and my children. I refuse.
Tomorrow you will have your passports for America.
Very well.
Sire. Louis, I make you King of Holland.
I am deeply grateful, Your Majesty.
Jerome, because you have consented to break that marriage with Miss Patterson, and because you're marrying the Grand Duchess of Württemberg, as soon as you're married, you'll be King of Westphalia.
Sensitive to the honor you see fit to bestow on me, I most profoundly thank Your Majesty.
They all seem eager to bow to the wishes of the Emperor.
And if you think for a second that Jerome will give up his little American for the sake of the throne, you're mistaken.
Nobody asked you for your opinion. Hold your tongues. To hear you talk, anyone would think that I had robbed you of the inheritance of a royal father. Say good night to me and go and argue if you must somewhere else. Yes, I'm coming. We'll see about that. Perhaps later. We'll see. And as to you, my dear brothers, set an example in dignity. Abstain from those frivolous pleasures that are degrading for the heart and a detriment to the state.
Yes. In other words, he might have said, do what I say, not what I do.